It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink and Stamp It. And today I'm working with the modeling material redesigned by Prima. I think it's Prima, yeah. And I got mine at It's All About the Scrapbook. So I just molded, had to stop my last video. I'm going to get interrupted. I have my grandkids over this morning. So it comes in a sealed container. So I just pull out a little bit. Then you just take what you're going to use and work with it, just pushing it in. And if you keep it sealed up, it will keep for a long period of time. I've had mine for quite a while now, and I can still use it. So what I do, just to show you, is I use my Cricut scraper. I use this thing for everything. And I think because I've used it for so long, this edge is a little bit on the sharper side. So I just take it and I'll just go right across the top. And I know that way I have a nice clean edge to it. That's what I did with this one. This one is going to be, well, I thought I would show you on the back side. This one's a clock face with a little design. And then this is a molding piece that works really well. I like to use them in my mini albums. And just a lot of my craft projects that I do. So make sure I got that all pushed in. I'm not sure if that'll crack where I just put that together, because I think you need to do them in one piece, but this is kind of along the lines of how you do it. I found if you take them, I was taking them out at first of the mold, but you really need to let them dry really good so that they don't crack, warp, it, they'll fold up. So I'll set that off to the side here for now. Push that up here. Let's see if you can. Yeah. So my little bits I just keep in the end of the bag here, and I'll just kind of wrap it up until I get ready to use it again. If I'm not going to use it, and I know I'm not coming back to it, then I will put that back inside the container. But these are some of the ones. Let's see, I don't know if any of these are out of. It's hard to find them where you put them back, when you put them back in, which one they go to. This one is out of this here. So you can tell they shrink up some. So I like to let them dry in this completely. What I've had some trouble with is, let me see if I can find one here. Okay, this goes in this one here. I let it dry. I took it out and set it down and was letting it dry, and I was trying to flip it over back and forth, but it curled. So I don't know if you have to set something heavy on it. I might as well put that on just to keep it flat. But I thought I would paint some of the ones that I had done. And I use a water brush. And this is Starry Colors. So I got this at It's All About the Scrapbook. I like the gold and the bronze colors because I like those colors, and I know I wanted to use them, so that would be my end result. So I'll get this a little wet in here. Might have just put too much, but we'll work with it. So I'm just gonna get all the inside of the pieces here. Get all the edges too on it. I'm just making sure I get all the stuff covered up here. And you can certainly leave it just like that. Oops. Go over that again right in the spot where I just dumped it upside down on my finger. So that's the bronze. Let me get a piece of paper here and clean my brush off. I won't put so much water in there. So this says it's blue gold, red gold, yellow gold, champagne gold, light gold, and white gold. So I'm going to try the blue gold because I think I like that. I'm not going to put as much water on my brush this time. Sometimes you just have to figure out what you like. Well, I said I was not going to get as much water, but I did. It's okay. It's all good. This one I did with watercolor pencils. I just put watercolor on it. And then I think I'm going to go over it with some of this gold too, because I like the way that that looks. Let's try that. Let's try the yellow gold on the outer parts here. This stuff is pretty simple and pretty fun to work with. And you can make them look any way you like. I just like the Victorian type gold gilded. I'm not sure whatever that's from. I read a lot of Philippa Gregory books, and I love that era as well. The queens and kings and queens from like the 15th century and that. So these will go perfect on some of my books. So you can see the difference in the color. This is the red gold and this is the blue gold. And then let's take this, because I already painted that. This is a, let's do the light gold on it. See, I just want to get a drop in there. There we go. I'm going to tone some of these colors down. I like the way it looked, but I didn't like the harshness of it. This will soften it up a bit. I like what that's doing to it. So you just kind of play with it till you like it. There's no right or wrong. There's no set way to do it. You can use a regular brush. You don't have to use the water brush. You do have to put water in this to activate it, but you could just put the drops in there and then use your brush. So again, this is the light gold. Yeah, I like that much better. That really toned down the purple, the marks that I put on it with the other one. So this one I did with some Nuvo mousse on it, and it's real shiny. I like the way that looks, but again, this part was too harsh, so I'm gonna just go over the top of that and kind of try to tone that down a little bit. So just keep working with it till you like it. If you don't like it, then paint it all white again. Start over. I don't know if this is meant to be used over the top of the Nuvo, but we're doing it. It didn't tone down a lot of it, but so let's go into the white and see what that does on this. I want to try it on this first. This should kind of do like the Nuvo cream did, and make it real iridescent and shiny, and I like the way that looks. How hot is it where you're at? And we've been having some couple of days that were 104. I'm in California, in the Bay Area, and so we had some, like I said, some 104 days. Yesterday it was only in the 90s, so that was nice. Yeah, so there. Then I would probably, let's use the other color in the center here. Well, I don't know that I like that, but it's different. This is that blue gold again. So I use the blue gold and the red gold on here, but I could see the difference. That's kind of what I wanted to do. So this is the red gold, which is on the leaf part, and the blue gold, which is on the center part. So you can see how much lighter that is. Okay, so yeah, you can use your watercolor brushes. You can just keep going over it. That Nouveau mousse works well on it for coloring it. Oh, here we have a crown. We got to do the crown. Let's do the yellow gold for the crown. You can add your gems and stuff to it if you have like some bitty sparkles for the diamonds and the jewels. You can. Sorry, I probably got my hand in the way there. Whoops, I just went in the wrong color. Actually, I like the way that looks around this bottom part, so I think I'll do that. And then I'll do that again on the part. Like I said, if you don't like it, you just keep working with it till you get it the way you want. But I like the contrast between that red gold and the yellow gold. And then I did the yellow gold in the, I like the yellow gold in the center part. So make sure I got that all covered in there. This is probably one of my thicker water brushes, so here. I like that. See if you can see that. See if we can get it to focus in. So you could really see the contrasting color in it for the gold. You could see it especially right over on this side over here, the gold in it on the part, and then that's the yellow gold, and then the red gold is on this outer sides and makes it look a little deeper, so it gives it some more dimension. So I'm very happy with that. Just a little piece there. Okay, now I got some pieces for one of the albums that I'm working on, and you just squirt your water brush on there until it comes clean. and you're ready to go again. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll put some other videos over here that you might be interested in. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon.